In the Sri Ram College of Commerce, conference attendee Ria asked Sadhguru questions regarding his perception of himself.
But then our confidence fluctuates every day. So what do you have to say about that?
Because I don't have any confidence about anything. I just have clarity. People think I have knowledge. No, my head is empty. That's why to make it look little substantial, I have a turban.
Sadhguru says that he does not have confidence and that his head is empty. What does he mean? How can a renowned figure such as himself say these words? He explains that it is because he has clarity, one last thing that lets him see and take on the world.
It's totally empty always, but I have clarity. Clarity means what? You see things the way they are. Knowledge means what? You have fixed information about everything. If things have changed, you will not see it the way it is. That's as good as being blind. See, people think owls are blind. It's not true. Their vision is far more sensitive than yours. But because of sunlight, they're blinded because it's too much. When light goes down, he sees very clearly. Not because he's blind, because his eyes are super sensitive. So, it's important that you bring clarity to your life, not knowledge, because knowledge is conclusions that you gather.
Vision is the most important sense a human body has, scientists say. We rely most on vision for our daily activities, be it from survival to learning to building societies. But in today's fast-paced and information-loaded society, we sometimes forget to observe the things around us and think that we already know it all. We have become confident in the amount of knowledge that we have, and Sadhguru says that this could be dangerous.
Knowledge is okay when you're trying to do something physical, material in the world, but not with life. Is it true what you thought was absolute at the age of 12, today is not true? Yes or no? Are you sure that whatever you think is this is it right now, will be this is it in another 3 years' time?
Of course not.
What's more dangerous than knowledge is knowledge when it is backed up by misplaced confidence. As humans all possess a sense of pride, which is tied to their amount of knowledge. And asserting things even when wrong is a huge disease, especially since facts can evolve over time.
You know that, so you know you're wrong. Yes or no?
Yes.
So you know anyway you're wrong, so why assert the wrong things? Well, right now we are wrong, at least let's manage with little more conscious. If you know you're wrong, you will walk carefully, isn't it? Hello? But you think you're absolutely correct, then you will do stupid things and you blunder around the world.
This is why clarity is more important than knowing a lot about the world.
If you know you're not seeing properly, will you walk carefully or no? If I ask you to walk through a dark room, suppose we turn off all the lights and close it down, everything, pitch dark, if I ask you to walk, suddenly will you become super alert and conscious as to how you walk? But when the lights are on, you're just going unconsciously, bumping into everybody. So if you learn to walk every moment, like there are no lights and you're looking at everything absolutely carefully, then what you see clearly, you go through it, what you don't see clearly, you hesitate, some places you take a little bit of chance. But if you are just confident, you will blunder through life, we don't know where you will get in and what you will get trapped into. Most people are trapped into their professions, their family situations, their social situations in such a way, they all became like this. Yes, already I'm seeing, not just older people, youth have become like this. what will happen to me at the end of my life, what will happen to me at the end of my life, I'm already revealed the secret, you will die.
Sometimes we cannot be confident because we're meant to encounter obstacles and surprises in life. Not everything that will happen happens in the way that we expect them to. Sadhguru tells us a story about his popular imaginary character, Shankaran Pillai, who had a confidence that backfired.
It once happened, Shankaran Pillai got fired from his job simply because he asked a question, smoking or non-smoking? How can you get fired for asking such a simple question? Smoking or non-smoking? He asked, and he got fired. Because what he was supposed to ask was cremation or burial. So, many times what you do, thinking I'm right, may be irrelevant to the situation in which you exist. So the most important aspect of your life is you're relevant, not right. You're just relevant. To the existing situation, you're relevant.
Life is not about being correct, nor is it supposed to be about confidence. The most important thing is relevance, whether you can bring meaning and clarity into the situations you encounter.
I am right, I am right, I am right. This is confidence. You being right, nobody cares. All the idiots who think they're right, nobody wants to listen to them, nobody wants to be around them, isn't it? People who always think, I'm right, you want to be around them? No, the important thing is you're relevant to the situation in which you exist. If you have to bring relevance into your life, you must extinguish your confidence and bring clarity.
Sadhguru now points out one of the many flaws of school when it comes to bringing valuable mannerisms in our lives.
Unfortunately, our education system is dulling clarity in so many ways. Some of the research studies in the university shows that if a child goes to kindergarten and goes through 20 years of education, I'm sorry, I'm saying this is an educational institution, 20 years of education and comes out, let's say, with a PhD, they are saying 70% of their intelligence is irrevocably destroyed. So you have a knowledgeable idiot. What do you do with this? Well, you can impress people by throwing information, but this whole game of impressing people, throwing this information and that information around is all going to go because that Google lady is better than any of these idiots. So, people who are carrying a basket of information on their head and feeling superior, I want you to understand this in this country and everywhere else in the world. In not the previous but the previous generation, somebody who could read a book was seen godlike because everybody else was illiterate. And people thrived simply because they can read the Gita or the Bible or something else. They thrived simply because they can read. But once everybody can read, we are ignoring those people completely. So, people who are carrying information and feeling superior, they will all be made into nothing in the next 15 to 20 years' time. Once artificial intelligence becomes all over the place, information will mean nothing because it'll be available everywhere. By then, you must be competent to do something beyond information. This is why I'm with you.
Are you still worried that you lack confidence? Do you know that even the most knowledgeable people would flounder if they lack clarity in seeing life? Would you like us to discuss something you'd like to hear about in the next videos? Comment your thoughts down below. Thanks for watching.